What up, everybody? This is the PA Music Man 2 giving you another OSS duel. Right now we're in the start of processing our next big World Cup tourney. We just went through a whole bunch of preliminary rounds where we were all paired off against 4 different people, and now we're going to the final 20 of 32. And now we have Bandit Kit on the bottom versus Blackpalden530 on the top. Bandit Kit is one of our admins / sages in the OSS. We got Blackpalden on top, who is a upcoming Raw. Oh, we just felt deadly killed there by that Solemn Strike. Though it would have been best anyway, if it was used anyway. If Breaker would have destroyed it, you would still have Breaker on the field. At least with the activation of Solemn Strike, you're gone a monster anyway. So it's Bandit Kit's turn. He flipped summon Sangin in attack mode, 1000 attack points, 3 stars. It is unbanned and ready for action, and with some added etc. The main effect is still the same. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, add 1 monster with 1500 or less attack points from your deck to your hand. But of course, you cannot activate cards or the effects of cards with that name for the rest of the turn, and you can only use it once per turn. Swordsman of Revealing Light just destroyed it. He special summoned Cyber, brought out that Majesty's Fiend, and that's going to be a good stop for a lot of Blackpalden's moveset. So we'll see what else he's going to do right now. Looks like it's going to be a standstill. Blackpalden has a great chance to counter, but it's just getting the right card. Bandit is now, it's his turn. Majesty's Fiend on the field, 1 card face down, and 4 cards in his hand. He also has 1 monster in his extra deck. So what could that be? We'll just have to wait and see. Bandit Kit just taking his time on this. A quick graveyard review. Solemn Strike, Sangin, and his Cyber Dragon he special summoned. And while Paladin only has Breaker the Magical Warrior in his grave. Breaker is a very common card in the OSS. It's a fairly strong monster, and it has 1 piece of back row removal, so that's good. But right now Blackpalden and Bandit Kit are in pretty much a standstill right here. Each of them have an equal amount. Nothing will happen if they attack. And we're still in a very good spot. Blackpalden530 has 2 cards face down. Bandit Kit only has 1. So, oh, and here's the right Geki. Here comes the start of the play. Majesty's Fiend direct attacks. What will Blackpalden do? Oh, Dimensional Prison. That's just even more hurtful. But usually kind of not too much played. Dimensional Prison is a card that banishes. But now here's a real killer. Fossilina Palactpalo. I'm really bad at names, but the description is right up here. Nope, right here. Essentially, when it's face up on the field, neither player can special summon any monsters. So it's a real game changer if it stayed on the field. If it's protected, in any sense of the word. Fossil got moved to defense mode. He's not going to risk that Mirror Force attack, so Blackpalden's going to be up next. Any normal summon should be able to destroy it. Break the Magical Warrior. He's going to remove his spell counter. He's going to aim for the center one. Let's see what it is. Drowning Mirror Force. Very good card. Breaker will attack Fossil, and we'll go to the grave. Nope, we have Quaking Mirror Force. Sometimes it's a card worse than the actual Mirror Force. Mirror Force destroys the card sent to the grave, but Quaking puts it face down and it can't change the battle position. So it's literally just a standing target. And right now it looks like Bandit Kit doesn't have a lot to do either. So he's just going to keep that in defense mode and watch it fly. Blackpalden, well, okay. He attributed summoned Mahad. And he has a lot of good choices up here for his Power Duality. He's going to choose the Seal Void Calcos. He's going to activate it, and Mahad's going to gain 500 attack points. And because he was most likely drawn, but because of the Fossil, he couldn't special summon it. Very efficient blocking, but a little too late. Bandit Kit now draws 5 cards in hand, but now he can special summon. And he will. Cyber Dragon. And, oh, we have instant fusion. He's going to special summon his monster in his extra deck, which is no other than Thousand-Eyed Restrict. I hate that card, but it's very good with dispatching monsters without activating their effects. Instant Fusion is a spell card that if you pay 1000 life points, you can special summon one level 5 or lower fusion monster, but it cannot attack. And because Thousand-Eyed Restrict has the ability to not attack, well, prevent any other monsters from attacking, it's essentially a standstill if you keep it. But Bandit Kit used that as tribute fodder for his Majesty's Fiend. Now both monsters can attack. They can attack and disrupt Blackpalden's game. But let's see what he's going to do right here. He's going to do nothing. He's just going to bide his time. Blackpalden draws 4 cards in his hand, 2 cards face down, 3 cards face down including the monster, and the Seal of Orichalcos is in play. So whoever loses this will lose his soul. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Paladin's gonna set another card face down. It's getting very risky. Now there's a lot of back row, which means there's a good chance that it could also be destroyed. Cyber Dragon will attack. Oh snap, we have Blazing Mirror Force and a Chain of Dimension Guardian. That's not a fun combination. But Blazing Mirror Force is like a Ring of Destruction, but for multiple monsters. So both players will take 1050 because of Cyber Dragon's destruction. Majesty's Fiend will keep on attacking and will destroy the face down. Oh, but no it's not. Quaking Mirror Force, flipping that under. That is how you counter Dimension Guardian. Oh, love that. Alright, Blackpalden flips over Necrogardna, and he's going to go for the offense. I like this. I'm glad to be a part of it. And he's going to attack that Majesty's Fiend. He's going to send that sucker to the grave. Boom. Nice going, Blackpalden. Bandit Kit's turn. A useless Dimension Guardian, a card face down, and a Dream. 3 cards in his hand. He's going to special summon Lord Gaia, the Fierce Knight. He's going to attack. In terms of if your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, special summon cards, Lord Gaia is probably one of the strongest. If you can think of another strong monster that's special summoned this way, feel free to write it in the comments below, because this is really, really cool. Because these kind of cards means you can jump back from anywhere. And Paladin's going to take that 1200. He's going to get closer to Bandit and score. But at least Necrogardna is in the grave. And Lord Gaia the Fierce Knight is on the field. Blackpalden will draw 5 cards in his hand. 1 card face down, and the Seal of Orichalcos. It's hard to tell who really has the field advantage here, but I want to say it slightly bends towards Bandit because of his face down and his monster. Blackpalden's not choosing to put down a monster, it's Bandit Kit's turn. Main phase 1 time. Bandit Kit will throw out Sangan, and Lord Gaia will lead the assault. Will Blackpalden counter it? What could he do? Oh! I like this. Swordsman of Revealing Light. Oh, but Bandit's clever. She flips over the Forbidden Chalice. Oh, and Shrink on top of it. And that's going to definitely tear him down the size. That is how you make an efficient combo. He could have used that earlier, but he waited until just the right moment. There might be a better moment down the road, but you can't see that. You're not Shizu Ishtar. Blackpalden activating Gold Sarcophagus. He's going to bring out his hitter, Jinzo. Which means Bandit Kit has only about 2 turns to close this match up. Can he do it? We'll just have to wait and see. Sangan on the field, just ready for being good tribute fodder, but let's see what happens. Will he shift that to defense? Will he continue on? Let's find out. Oh, he's banishing monsters? We're bringing out the Blackluster Soldier Envoy at the beginning. We might just see the end, actually. He'll attack, and Necrogardna will stop his assault. Very clever use of Gardna. As this way, he's going to keep his cards. He's going to keep his swordsman. And most importantly, ooh, Sangan. Sangan's ability will activate after Majesty's Fiend. He's going to bring out a Swordsman of Revealing Light to his hand. Black Paladin now. He's going to bring out Breaker with 2400. And he's going, looks like he's trying to knock out Majesty's Fiend at the same time. And he is successful. I like this. Bandit Kit now. Going into the battle phase. He's going to attack Swordsman of Revealing Light. And he's going to activate his second ability. When Envoy at the beginning destroys another monster, he can attack a second time. It looks like Black Paladin's going to defend himself. No, Bandit Kit's going to go on the offensive. What will he do? Jurigata will attack. Nope, Jurigato's going to bond with... Yep, he's going to bond with Blackluster Soldier, and he's going to get 4,000 big ones. And Swordsman Revealing Light is going to activate once more. And Jinzo is brought to the hand thanks to Gold Sarcophagus. Dark Hole. And that's going to end it. Bandit Kit will set one card face down. Black Paladin is up to bat next. He'll set one card face down. Bandit Kit next. 18 cards in each hand, and it's at a standstill once again. It's probably the closest duel I've seen where it's just kind of been even. It may be similar decks, but definitely different setups. Bandit Kit is stacking his back row, while Black Paladin seems to be doing the same. Seal 4 Calcus on the field. He's using Jar of Device. Let's see what 5 cards he's going to bring back. We have Breaker, Dimensional Prison, Swordsman Revealing Light, Blaze and Mirror Force, and Palindarium Oracle Mahad. And he's going to draw a card in equivalent. And he just drew Mahad. What are the chances of that? Damn, I love this kid. Okay, and he tributed for Jinzo. Alright, it's probably the better route down the road. Activate Shard of Greed, Battle Phase, Psychic Shockwave. But what will Bandit Kit do in retaliation? Ooh, Forbidden Chalice. Clever way. It's going to boost the HP, 33,000 attack, and he's gonna do some damage right here. No, he's not. Bandit Kit 2150. Looks like there seems to be a little bit of a mix-up. But Black Paladin 5750, we may see the end of the duel right here. Jinzo's powered up 2900, and now into the battle phase. Are we? No. Forbidden Chalice is equipped. Jinzo's now at 33,000. He's going to direct attack. What's Bandit gonna do? Oh, Drowning Mirror Force. And because Forbidden Chalice was also used. Oh, Trap Stun. Oh, that is nice. Damn, you do not see these reactions every day, folks. You do not see these reactions every day. Damn! Damn, 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 damn. Oh, this is lit. This is lit. This is insane. Black Paladin now. Shard of Greed. He's going to activate. He's going to draw those 2 cards. And now the battle phase time. Direct attack. Will it be successful? And another Swordsman of Revealing Light. Officially the 3rd wheel in this duel. Swordsman of Revealing Light. Bandit Kit has one more draw, it appears like. Maiden with Eyes of Blue. This duel is not over yet, guys. Damn. So what is going to happen? Bandit Kit does not give up. I will give him that. But brain control. Not sure that's the best idea, but we'll give it a shot. Because of brain control, Paladin with Eyes of Blue is now brought over to the other side. Blue Eyes White Dragon is on it. Oh, tribute of 2 cards. Light and Darkness Dragon. And that's the end piece right there. 300 life points are deducted from Bandit Kit. Now, one more attack, and the winner is Blackpalden530. Damn, that's a nice duel. Congratulations, guys. That is fantastic duels in the making, everybody. Damn. I didn't know who would win. That was a fiery duel. But now this is the most important part of the duels right here. This is the point of side decking, where essentially you can exchange at least up to 15 cards of your deck to adjust for your opponent. I don't know what Bandit Kit will do, and I don't know what Black Paladin's gonna do, but this is gonna be crazy. I'm just glad I don't have to play Black Paladin anytime soon. But it looks like we're gonna start off with Bandit Kit. He's gonna be the first one. And let's just look over these decks one more time. Nope, Black Paladin starting out. And he's going to start out with a Vengeance. Silvori Calcos, a card face down, and Supply Squad. We'll see what Bandit Kit has to do next. He's going to special summon that Cyber Dragon. He's going to tribute and bring out Majesty's Fiend right here, right at the start of the duel. He's going to attack the face down. And it's Marshmallow. Oh, not a chance. Forbidden Chalice cancels out Marshmallow's ability, and it is destroyed. But luckily, Black Paladin still gets to draw a card, thanks to Supply Squad. Black Paladin, 4 cards, 1 Supply Squad, 1 more face down, all Vengeance. 2 cards face down, Brain Control. Brain Control being now added. Will he attack? Will he keep it down? Oh, double summon. We got Swift Guy, the Fierce Knight. And no defenses. Holy crap, this is quick. Now, that is a card I've not seen in such a long time. Swift Gaia. If this is the only card in your hand, you can normal summon it without tributing. And with a Silvori Calcos, that is a 2800 beefcake right there. Damn. So proud. This is so... wow. Everyone in the comments is just like... what is going on here? Dimensional Guardian is activated. It's going to battle. It's going to directly battle Swift Gaia. Not sure why. Maybe he's triggering something. No, he's not. Forbidden Chalice. He's going to boost his attack up to 2800. And Shrink is activated. 1200. He just fell for the same... he just did the same thing that happened last duel. And this time, he can't move his monster to defense mode. Black Paladin 30 draws. 1 card in his hand. He's going to set that right on the field. And Swift Guy is going to attack... he's going to attack Fiend for 400 more. Bandit Kit is at the point where he can't use Solemn Strike, he can't use Solemn Warning, and he can't use Brain Control. So now he is at a real stasis right now. But I'm pretty sure Black Paladin has this in the bag, but we never know. It's not over till the Fat Lady sings. Swift Guy attacked Sangin, which is going to bring a monster of less than 1500 attack points to his hand. This could be any monster. Bandit Kit's going with Maiden with Eyes of Blue. Eyes of Blue blazons. Bandit Kit draws. Bandit Kit is at a little bit of a disadvantage, but because of his Dimensional Guardian protecting his Vanity's Fiend, no one can special summon. And in addition, Dimension Guardian will always be sure that there is one card on the field. Oh, that's not good. That is Peril's Service. If you take damage by battle or by an opponent's card effect while this card is in the graveyard, you can banish this card from the graveyard, then target one card on the field and destroy it. Just in case Paladin gets a little bit extra damage, Bandit Kit has a provision to get him out of the way. A fun, clean attack with no real repercussions. Bandit Kit will draw 3 cards in his hand. So what do you do when you have the ultimate attacker versus the ultimate shield? You bring out a love interest. Battle phase time. Equipped it with Maiden with Eyes of Blue, a second Dimensional Guardian. Maiden with Eyes of Blue. Oh, snap. We see a bit of an opening here. Because Vanity's Fiend's on the field, Maiden cannot target a Blue Eyes. So Swift Guy with the attack. Maiden with Eyes of Blue is going to shift to defense mode. Probably the smarter move for anyone here. Bandit draws 3 cards in his hand. And he's going to end his turn. Battle phase. Swift Guy will attack Maiden with Eyes of Blue. And he chooses what's going to happen now. He's just going to go main phase 2. Main does not negate the attack because that just shifts her into attack mode. And that'd be a very silly thing to do. And the end phase time. Blackpalden530 draws 4 cards in his hand. His entire back row is covered, so there's not much we can really do right now. He's going to set a card face down. And what is he going to do next? He's just going to end his turn. It's going to be a little bit of a back and forth. Bandit Kit has been part of the OSS for a very long time, while Blackpalden, as well, has been here for a little bit less. Bandit Kit's a Sage, while Blackpalden is a Raw. Raw out of our 3 bases. Bandit Kit activates Prohibition. This is going to stop at least one main card. So what's it going to be? Twin Twisters, he says. Twin Twisters is the card to beat right now. And of course, this does not exempt any cards on the field. So if he has it set down, he can still activate it. But Blackpalden will eventually run out of cards in his hand. Actually, there's a good chance not. Even if they deck out, Paladin looks like he's 1 card ahead. Blackpalden530, he draws. Blackpalden530. And the end phase time. Bandit Kit. 6 cards in the hand. How is he gonna do this now? He's bringing out a 3rd Maiden with Eyes of Blue. What is this kid planning? Blackpalden? Oh, Fencing Fire Ferret. He summons that with 2200 attack points. He's activating Trap Stun, which means all cards are negated. All bets are off. And the battle phase time. Swift Guy will attack Vanity's Fiend. And Fencing Fire Ferret will attack Maiden with Eyes of Blue. Will this be the end of our duel here? What will Bandit Kit do? He's gonna let that be destroyed. the main phase 2. And all cards are still game. All the Dimension Guardians have lost their targets, and Maiden of Eyes of Blue stands alone. Hi ho the Dario, the Maiden with Eyes of Blue stands alone. Main phase 1 time for Bandit, 6 cards in hand, and we see now the banishing, and we're gonna bring out Blackluster Soldier. And looks like he's gonna banish. He doesn't even care. He's gonna banish some folk. And he can banish one monster on the field. He's choosing that Fencing Fire Ferret, because that is going to be a nuisance. Well, Fencing Fire Ferret is a 4-star beast monster that, if destroyed and sent to the grave, you can destroy a monster your opponent controls and inflict 500 life points. And since Bandit Kit only has 700, that might be a problem. He tributes both Necrogardna and his Swift Guy to bring out Mahad. He's going to banish 2 cards. He's going to bring out his own Blackluster Soldier. Now what is going to happen here? The battle phase time. He's going into battle. Paladin of Eyes of Blue, he lost 200 life points, but he's going to lose a card. But what's it going to be? He lost. Both Blackluster Soldiers are taken out. Mahad is brought out. Maiden of Eyes of Blue is switched to defense mode. And we're going to see a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Or are we? Yes, we are. Main phase 2 time. Paladin's going to set 1 card face down. He's going to end his turn. 5 cards in hand. What is going to happen now? Main phase 1. Oh. Main phase 1 time. Maiden puts his card back in attack mode. And are we going to see a battle? Are we going to see a battle? Right here. Are we seeing a battle? Main phase 1. Main phase 1. Can you feel the excitement? I know the voice chat is right now. He must be going insane. Bandit Kit still holding on, still has an equal part in the match, and he is hanging on with 200 life points. Mahad is the only monster on Paladin's field, now joined by another monster. He's going to end his turn. He is not going to back down. Bandit Kit. Main phase 1. 200 life points. Both BOSs in the graveyard. End phase time. Black Paladin. Wrecker of everyone's crap today. Black Paladin sets another monster. His back row is completely covered. He's going into his battle phase. And he's attacking Maiden. He's shifting him into defense mode. Main phase 2 time, he's not bringing out a Blue Eyes. And Bandit Kit is drawn. 7 cards in his hand. What's he gonna lay down? End phase. But looks like we're standing still as he's trying to figure out what card to discard. He's going to discard that Supply Squad. Black Paladin. Comments section is going insane. He's going into the battle phase. He's attacking Maiden. Maiden gets placed in attack mode. End phase. He's just shifting the monster like he's a kid in a candy store. Oh, this is exciting, but I don't want to scream it for the fans. Bandit Kit. End phase now, going into Blackpalden. Banishing Majesty's Fiend. Lifting up Necrogardna. Paladin attacks. And Maiden's gonna go to the grave. Necrogardna's gonna attack his other card. Sanguine is the name. And what card is he gonna bring? Swordsman of Revealing Light. Because no, he doesn't have a choice. He does not have a choice. Black Paladin discards Quaking Mirror Force. Bandit Kit has 8 cards in his hand. Yes. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has 1 card face down now. He's going to end his turn. He's going to discard another Majesty's Fiend. Blackpalden530. 7 cards in his hand, 15 in the deck. He's moving Necrogardna to defense mode. How's he going to end this? At the end phase. Makes sense. Swapping out for Card Trader. Bandit Kit's turn. Oh snap. Here we go. Here's a gameplay right here. Removes his attack. Necrogardna is banished just for the next turn. Which means I don't think Black Paladin was ready. Blackpalden530. Break of the Magical Warrior. He's adding that spell counter. But what is he going to use it on? Is he going to use it on Bandit Kit? Oh, Effect Wielder. That's going to remove him, and it's a good play by Bandit. He's going to end his phase. He's going to be open. Black Paladin discards Gold Sarcophagus. Bandit Kit has 5 cards in his hand now, and we're about to be treated to a very interesting duel. He's not attacking at all, which means Black Paladin's going to have to put all the work in for it. End phase. He's going to discard that Shard of Greed. Bandit Kit time. Bandit Kit time. He is going to set 1 card face down, and that's going to be the new Doom for Black Paladin. End phase. He's going to discard Battle Fader. Bandit Kit. 11 cards left in the deck, 6 cards in his hand. What is he going to do? What is he going to do? End phase. Black Paladin. Drawing up, we have a second Break of the Magical Warrior. And it looks like Bandit Kit doesn't have anything. He is not going to attack. Very surprised here, very surprised. Though if he did, he'd also have an attack block. But I'm sure that's not something he wants. Bandit Kit puts 1 card face down. This duel is just grudgingly. Can you believe this is only game 2? I can't. If Bandit pulls off the win, we're doing this again in game 3. End phase time. Everyone has 3 monsters on the field. Bandit Kit, what are you gonna do? At this rate, you could just give him the Winged Dragon of Ra. End phase, what's he going to banish? He's going to banish Instant Fusion. And Paladin skips a turn, discarding Pot of Duality. Bandit Kit. Most of the cards in their hand and on the field. Forbidden Chalice increases the attack of Breaker to 2500. It's going to lose the spell counter. And looks like Swords of Revealing Light is in play. So even for 3 turns, and there's that Marshmallow. Which means even more so now, Black Paladin is in a standstill. Skilled Dark Magician on the field, 2400, powered by the Orichalcos. Bandit Kit now, 8 cards in his hand, or 7 cards. And his spell and trap zones are completely filled. Same with Black Paladin. So now the goal is who can successfully launch one attack. One attack. Oh snap. Bandit Kit tributes Majesty's Fiend for a face down. What could that be? Battle phase time. Jurigato attack. Jurigato is special summoned. Bandit Kit gains 1000 life points. And now Fossadaya is flipped up. That means all special summon monsters are destroyed. What does this mean? It means Blue Eyes will also be destroyed. Not sure Ben was planning that, but his Fossadina is 2200 attack points with one hit of Swordsman of Revealing Light. 2 turns have passed, and that Dia is going to be going into defense mode. And another Vanity's Fiend is played face. Oh, it's down, and now it's face up. End phase time, we're going back to Black Paladin. Black Paladin has only 5 cards left, and the Swords of Revealing Light is destroyed. Bandit Kit now it's his turn. Black Paladin had to discard Battle Fader. And now we are going now into his turn. Main phase 1. I need a turn counter on this thing. I really do. Now, main phase 1. Vanity's Fiend on the field. Fossadina in defense mode. So no special summons are allowed of any kind. But tribute summons are still game. The question is, how many more monsters are there? This is madness in the full sense of the word. Worst part is, I think Black Paladin knows what that face down is. It has not been played this entire duel, and there might be a reason why. Fossadina is tributed for Majesty's Fiend. Now no monster effects can be activated. Battle phase. Black Paladin just canceled out it. So what are we gonna do now? Heavy Storm Duster and Breaker. Were discarded. Bandit Kit has 4 cards. Black Paladin has 3 cards. It's main phase 1. And now, oh snap. Now even if he wanted to, Bandit can't attack. He discards Lord Gaia and he has to stop. One of these turns, Black Paladin's gonna have to go. It looks like it is now. Fencing Fire Ferret destroys itself in order to take out Majesty's Fiend. 500 life points are taken out. Breaker with the attack. And Swordsman of Revealing Light. Now it's getting too close for comfort. End phase. It'll be Bandit Kit's turn before you know it. Swordsman of Revealing Light is discarded. Swordsman Revealing Light is discarded, and Jinzo is on the field. So how are we going to do this now? Jinzo, 2400, all traps are off. Black Paladin just got his last card. Oh boy, it's what he needed. 2 cards, Light and Darkness Dragon. He'll attack, 900, and the winner is Blackpalden530, and here's the win. Black Paladin's moving on. He's just dismantled a Sage all the way. Thanks for everyone for watching. I am the PA Music Man, and we are off.